Today we're going to discuss using motion effects in Kdenlive. We have three that we're going to cover, but we're going to start with freeze frame. What I have here is a preloaded clip of a couple gentlemen walking. We're going to use freeze frame on a portion of this. We'll bring our pointer out to roughly here, and then we'll right click on the clip itself and we'll go up to markers, add marker. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it as marker and then click OK. And that puts in a marker. Now we want to cut the clip right at that spot, just like that. Then we'll move our pointer here. We'll move it out to, let's say, here. And we're going to put in another cut. When we're dealing with anything in motion, you need to isolate out the portion of clip that you want to affect. That's why we cut it at the beginning and the end. Now we'll go up here and we'll click on effects. And in the very top box here, we'll type in freeze. And you can see that freeze comes up. And we're going to take this and drag it down and put it on the section that we've cut. So this creates our freeze frame. Run this back to 0. We'll hit play. But we have a bit of a problem there because, as you notice, here's where we were. We didn't pick back up where we had left off. So what we'll do is we'll move this little piece out here. We'll line our arrows up so that we can drag it out. And we're going to drag it out till we find our marker. Put them back together and hit play. And then it picks back up where we were. And that is how to do freeze frame. Let's take a look at slow motion. Generally speaking, when you use slow motion, it's when you just want to slow the video down so you can get a better look at what's going on. I'm going to use the same clip that I used with the freeze frame. To do slow motion, it's quite easy. We just take our clip right here, we'll right click on it, and we'll go to change speed. As we see, speed is in percentage. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to change this to 25. And that obviously stretches that out. So we'll hit play. And in this case, it doesn't really show that it is or isn't slowed down. What I've done here is I've loaded them up. The original video is on the left and the slowed down video is on the right. And if we hit play, we can see how much slower the right side is. And that is how you do slow motion. So now we'll move into fast forward. What people usually use fast forward for, you'll see it in videos where they're driving down the road and they've got hours of road time and they just want to zip right through it real quick. Another reason that people use fast forward is the way that I'm going to use it here, and that is for a repetition of items that happen over and over and over again. In this example, I have 20 keyframes that need to be modified. Instead of going through all 20 keyframes, I'll show how to do the first two, and then I want to fast forward to the end because there's no point in repeating it over and over and over again. As stated in the two previous examples, you want to isolate out your clip that you're going to have the effect on. In this case, I've already cut the clip, so we'll right click on the clip, we'll go up to change speed, and again we're at 100, and let's change this to 6,000 just to try it. We'll click OK, we'll come back here, we'll hit play. And as you can see, we're going through each of the keyframes one by one. And we're done. And that is how to do fast forward. That's it for me. Y'all have a great day, and I'm out.